Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world. It's Relic with Relic Gaming, and today is Friday, and as you know, that means World Recap Day. And for the first time ever in the Relic Let's Play series and on our little server, I'm going to take you around the world, touring what we have been working on and what we have done over the course of the past few months. So, hang on and let's get on with the tour. So here we have our tower. Just our little guard tower. Nothing too special about it, but I eventually did finally get around to raising this up, and I think it does look a lot better. So, and then we spiral on down. Nothing's changed really about this. Actually, absolutely nothing has changed about this since the last time we worked on it. Eventually it will get done more. Is there any goodies in this chest anymore? Oh yeah, a couple things. And we'll even take the chest and workbench. There we go. So when we go tour the other stuff, we can go. There is our swamps. Eventually I am planning on filling this stuff in and building on top of it, but until then, it's just going to stay the way it is. And so, as you can see here, we still have everything in the village has remained the same so far. We have our chicken coop right on down here, where we pick up all the lovely eggs from the chickens, which they've been working on. Eventually that's got to get moved, because we're going to be building a chicken killer and egg collector all in one. So, and speaking of which, they just laid one, so nice. Here is our blacksmith. We still have not yet furnished the inside of the house, but regardless, it is still there. Our house, also not furnished on the inside, and we have our villager love shack, where they've been breeding. I haven't seen a villager. Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys are still alive in there. Hi. Anyways, we have our good old little beef farm over there, slashed with the, in combination with the mob farm. You just gotta get down there to access it. Let's breed the cows while we're here, because why not? Come over here, the other guys. Yep, you too. I know there's guys in back that haven't got fed. Oh, these guys are loud. But anyways. Yeah, so eventually we'll get to slaughtering all these beautiful, beautiful creatures that need to move out of my way. It becomes a nightmare when that thing is full. But it's the only way to get leather now, and leather's actually required for stuff, and will be in the near future, so having a good cow farm is a good thing. And down here we have the mob farm, which I finally, because I've been lighting up all my caves, is starting to get decent rates. Still not up to 100% yet, but it's getting there. It's a lot better than it used to be. I'm still not happy with it, and definitely want to continue caving to get this thing working even faster. But other than that, I'm happy with it. The netherrack on the ceiling is going to be for an upper floor. I'm still not done with it, or satisfied for that matter. And the netherrack, of course, is going to get removed, so all in due time. I was actually thinking about removing the center of the entire thing and letting light down it so it actually fry the skeletons and zombies when they hit the ground. In creating a safe trap for the creepers. That way I can actually harvest gunpowder with a looting sword. But for right now, it's working just fine as a it kills them upon drop, so... And I'm okay with that. Here we have absolutely nothing. I was just testing out to see what the white wool design would look like in the mountain. Here we have the bakery. Nothing's changed here. I still have yet to actually fix the bread making machine. It's just right now sitting there. You have to manually do it, which I honestly don't have a problem with now that I got a rhythm down. But it's just basically if you click, 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 you know, just at a constant speed, you're pretty good. So over here we have our newest addition to the town, which is the slime farm. Now the only way to get down there now is via this staircase. I've been slowly working on it. Still a lot to do on it, which, you know, is typical, but down here, if you look, we have slimes, so let's get these slimes in the trench. And he's going to go down into trench, and he's going to start breaking up and dying, because he's going to drown, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to have to change this so they don't get stuck on this little border. That's one flaw I have. I might have to go with glass blocks all the way across. Not a big deal, but actually what I could do is, because they're tracking me right now, I can actually go like this, and they'll jump in. These guys, I just have to run on down, and they're in too. Excellent. So it's not the biggest of deals, but it is one flaw I have in there. I didn't think they'd be able to jump on that, but hey, they actually are. So this still has to get wired up to the top. We have these guys drowning in here. He drowned, and eventually they're going to make their way all the way up here via ladder and water streams, which they come up here eventually, and we're able to kill them. So I'm going to, because this can sometimes take a little bit of time, I'm going to actually wait here, and I'll pick up the recording when they get up here. And guys, as you can see, I let these two out just to jump around with us. They do make it to the surface, which is excellent. There's still a lot of work I need to do to get these guys, you know, 100% efficiently up, but it works, so that's what I'm happy about. Alright, anyways, we will continue our tour around the city. Up here we have our poor district and our melon farm. Basically, gives us the ability to, you know, throw in a whole bunch of houses real close together, and give it a nice different atmosphere up here. Let's see. Here's our reed farm. Just a random house. A lot of these are just, you know, random houses that I have dedicated to my subscribers. And guys, if you don't know, the first 50 subscribers do get some house in the village. There definitely are some cool things going on around here. Eventually I do want to get villagers up here. I know they won't see them as houses, but I think it'd still be cool. So as we walk around here, nothing has been done here yet. I still have to put houses and shops and stuff all up in here. And we cross here. This is eventually going to be a bridge. We have a spider farm right over there. So, or a spider spawner right over there. We haven't turned it into a farm yet. And of course, it is raining. So, let us go down to my bed and sleep. That way we can sleep away the rain. Not have any problems with that. And we will continue the tour by going to other people's stuff. To see a little bit of other people's builds. Some of them are really impressive. It surprised me what they have done in a short amount of time. And as we come through the nether, you guys, I think, are going to see the newly reworked tunnel for the first time. So here's my new nether tunnel. I've been slowly working on it. I believe I have a minecart there. Maybe not. This goes to my spider farm. It's just an alternate way. But we'll walk this, seeing how I don't have my minecart there. All this, like, I slowly started adding in mossy cobble here. This side I haven't done yet, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I think. Oh, my minecart's down in this end. Okay, whatever. So, alright, let us go to the first thing. I think what we're going to do is work our way around in a circle like this. So we have our ender farm. Or not ender farm. We have the stronghold, the fortress. So I did that with an enderman as a symbolize of that. But as of right now, the only way to get there is via my tunnel. There is a portal to it. Turns out that the stronghold is like literally right next to my base, which I didn't even know because I haven't bothered checking. But one of our other members on the server wanted to access it, so I said go ahead. I had no problems with it. But here is the tunnel for that. Real close. So we're going to go through and check out our stronghold. Because it wasn't me that accessed it, they broke the spawner, unfortunately. Not a big deal, but we do need to get the Eyes of Ender and complete that. And we're going to be doing the dragon relatively soon, maybe within 2-3 weeks. And that's going to be a whole group project, so I just want to make sure everyone can get online. I've been slowly hollowing out the fortress and taking all the mossy and cracked cobblestone, or stone brick. But as you can see, there's still plenty left to be had. There's iron bars all over the place. We have to watch out because there is a double spider spawner somewhere around here. As well, here was the library. It's already been hollowed out and stolen for all its books. And then there's still a whole bunch of caves to explore. So I think maybe we'll do a little bit of a cave exploring mission in the near future. So while I'm here, I'm going to just grab a little bit of extra. I can't resist. As you can hear the spiders already. There's tracks. There's like a mine shaft and stronghold running right through this thing. So yeah, that's the that's our little stronghold mine shaft combo. It's pretty nice if you ask me. I'm actually was thrilled when they found it. Being so close to my base. Very interesting trying to set up another portal. Have to get the coordinates exactly correct to do it. Hey there, guy. But yeah, anyways, that is our stronghold. We haven't, like I said, we haven't set up the end yet. But we gotta go kill the Ender Dragon to do it. Not a big deal. And if you guys are wondering why the half slabs are on top of the rails, it's to prevent zombie pigmen from actually walking onto the track. It definitely helps out quite a bit. So let us actually grab our minecart, that way we're not trekking all this. We'll move on to the next showcase. So if we got done with the stronghold, we move on to Lucas's Hive Tech. And this one you actually don't need to use a minecart. No, bad pigmen. You don't need to use a minecart to get there, but we used it anyways just for the fun. And here we are in Lucas's build. He hasn't been on the server in quite a while, so he's got a snowman wandering around. And here was part of the chicken prank. He was one of the first ones to get chickened. he actually has no more chickens in there. It's kind of sad. So I'm not exactly sure what he's all doing with all this area. Here's his tree farm, it looks like. Like I said, he hasn't been on in a while, so you should really get on and try to get around to making some things. But yeah, anyways, he's basically making a man cave for himself, it looks like. And if we go to the surface, he's built right next to a ravine. And infinite source of water, his farm for food, his chest with all his belongings, his nice little bridge over the ravine, which is kind of cool. And here is his quote-unquote guard tower, which he has yet to complete, so he's working on it. He's getting there. So also, he did a nice little floor pattern out of cobblestone and grass. I never actually would have thought of this, but it actually looks kind of good. I actually really like that, so props to him. I might use that pattern in some near future build. But for right now, we're done with Lucas. The next one we have to show off is dun, 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 the Mushroom Island, which is this tunnel right here. I also was working on this tunnel, which we have a mushroom for a head to signify the mystical land of the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright, this is quite a ride. I am not going to make you guys watch this. It's actually ridiculously long, so I'm going to cut the recording here, and we'll pick it up when we get there. Alright guys, I am back, and after a nice, 3-minute ride, we are approaching the end of the line to the portal, and here we will show you off our mystical Mushroom Island. And I'm actually not going to take any of these mushrooms back to our world, our area, until 1.4 comes out, because you can actually take them through the nether. So this Mushroom Island actually is freaking huge, and we have mushrooms up on top of the mushroom. But no, this is like the biggest Mushroom Island I've ever seen. It goes for it's like a super large biome basically, which I don't mind. But this is in the middle of the actual legitimate ocean, the large oceans, where you're swimming for days and stuff, it seems. So yeah, this, in my opinion, is pretty darn cool. Of course, we got the mycelium, and what we're actually planning on doing a project on this island, but we can't. We don't want to mention anything. The few people that want to do this want to keep it a secret, so I can't do anything. And for the rest of my future builds with the wool, I think I might use mushroom from now on, or the mushroom stalk, I should say, just because it has more of a wood pattern, and I think I'm gonna at least try it in my build, see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can always replace it with the wool. Or if I really like it, everything might get eventually changed to it. So I'm looking forward to it. I just got to get a silk touch pick and go to town on some mushrooms. Also, I need to get out here and bring some good a lot of mycelium back, so that way we have some. Still got some good stuff in the chest. Redstone, yeah, all that good stuff. We have a little mine shaft that they're going through, gathering some materials and whatnot. But there's our Mushroom Island. Back into the nether we go, and back on the ride we go. Alright guys, once again I'm going to cut this because it is literally a 3 to 4 minute ride on the minecart, and we'll be back to tour the next place in just a second. Alright guys, we are back in the portal hub, and we are now going to head on over to Bobushevsky's lordship. And he's also done the good old half slabs in the wall. His ride is actually quite long as well, nor near as long as the mushrooms though. But yeah, it seems like when I first started out this Let's Play, my area was like the farthest away and had the longest ride and stuff, and no, everyone decided, you know, like when I told them to go their own way, they really went their own way, and they went quite far, and which is fine with me. I don't mind sitting in the minecart at all. Eventually I hope people will actually like dress up their tunnels and stuff and do something with them. Make them a little more interesting. Everyone has their own little unique personality that they want to show off. But anyways, alright, here we are at Bobushevsky's lordship. Now, I know he's been working on a couple projects, but I'm going to only show off the one which we're standing in. If we go outside, I just want to show you, and we'll run over here. As you can see, he has some large mushrooms. Here is the tower he is working on. He's gotten it, I don't know, he's gotten the walls up, and it's still going to be taller than this yet. He's working on a bridge to another island, way off in the distance. I think the thing's over 500 blocks long. He's got a couple iron golems in here. But yeah, he's going with a nice little theme in here where it's all... He's doing different levels. He's got an enchanting station over there. He's still trying to figure out a lot of things in here, but I actually really like this build. I believe it's the 4th floor that has this next one, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I can never remember where things are. Yep, it's this one. This is the one that has the bridge to the other island. Down there he has different caves, I believe he's spawned in. But yeah, this thing is going to be massive once it's done, and I'm really looking forward to it. At least seeing it when it's all set and complete, because it's going to be nice to have some pretty cool, really tall buildings on here. And I think he's going for like the medieval, like giant fortress of doom type thing. So there was one thing he requested me to show you, and that is his skeleton farm. If I can find it now. I think it's right down here. Yep. Okay. Anyways, most of us on the server here are, or most of the people on the server here are, I'd say, more novice to Minecraft. But when they do something, you know, complex and redstone-y, they really appreciate it and really want to show it. So I am always more than willing to show them what they have gotten done. So we have two little levers over here. One lights up the spawner and one unlights it up. And he also hooked up a crusher to this, and he did this all by himself. And he didn't even use my crusher at the spider farm to show you guys, so props to him. Very proud of him for figuring out the redstone and stuff. It's not easy to do. Up here we have the redstone for the lighting and whatnot. So it's always nice to see people learning on the server. And then the rest of this is surrounded by caves and mine shafts and whatnot, so it's cool that he has his own little skeleton farm now. So as you can see, they just come in, drop right down. We'll turn the lights off, and you can crush these guys. It'll bring them all down to one hit. That guy is just being like, oh yay, I didn't get killed. Oh, there's a couple guys up there. But anyways, these guys are now one hit. Can gather all that XP. These guys are the last ones, so we'll crush them up. Excellent, excellent job there. And voila, that's his spawner. Very well done. I'm very impressed. I didn't have to lend a hand at all, really. So I came in and checked up on him, and I kept asking him if he needed any help, just let me know. But he did it all by himself, so I'm very proud that people are learning redstone on this server. Hooray! Because in my opinion, redstone is like the ultimate factor in this game, where it's just like, once you figure out the basics of redstone, you can literally do anything you want on this server. Like, the sky's the limit, so we'll head on to the next area. And just because in 1.3 minecarts have no sound, I end up hitting this block here, and it makes a sound like a clacking on the like rails or whatever. So I don't know if anyone else does this, but I do it when I have like a particularly long ride and don't feel like waiting, and you know, I enjoy the sound. Although I've heard the sound in 1.4 and I'm not sure I like it. It sounds like the minecart's going way faster than it really should be, but I don't know. Still, regardless, pretty cool. So anyways, as we move on to the next area, we have our spawn town. Or, well, spawn building. It has yet to become a town. And you guys have seen this before. Nothing has changed here, unfortunately. We just have the big dome. I still have yet to finish working on this. This I wanted to be a server-wide project where everyone could come in, build buildings and whatnot. But I do need to make plots and whatnot for everyone. As you can see over there, we have our railroad to the village yet that crosses Spawn Town. But yeah, so this has yet to be completed. Over there we have a jungle. Over here we have a winter biome. And smack dab in the middle we have a... what is this called? Forest? Yeah, it was a forest until we deforested. But yeah, here we have our little meeting table and stuff. But other than that, nothing has really changed here. I've been focusing more on my towns and my town and whatnot. Trying to get everything built up there.